A, B, C, D, and fuck you. And your sister and your job and your broke ass car and that shit you call art. Fuck you. I'm gonna get burned. What about this? What? Hold up. Hold up. Wait a minute. I don't even care. Fuck it. Let's get banned tonight. Bartender, I really did it this time. Broke my parole to have a good time. When I got home, it was 6 a.m. The door was locked, so I kicked it in. She was tripping on the bills. I think she was high on some pills. She threw my thing out into the yard. Then she called me a bum and slapped me real hard. And in my drunken stupor, I did what I should have never done. Now I'm sitting here talking to you, drunk and on the run. I'm sitting at a bar on the inside, waiting for my ride on the outside. Stole my heart in the trailer park, so I jacked the keys to her fucking car and crashed that piece of shit and then stepped away. Diego! No mo, I'll probably get 10 years, so just give me beer till they get here. I know that is coming up, and y'all are probably getting ready for closing up, but I'm trying to drown my soul. I'm tired of this life on a dirt road. Everything that I love is gone, and I'm tired of hanging on. Yeah! Yeah! Woo! What in what? I say what? What in tarnation? But I'm tired. Tired of hanging on. She threw my... I wish I could fucking play music during my live streams, dude. I don't make any money from my shit, so why are you gonna fucking block the music, dog? Fucking YouTube, bro. It pisses me off, man. Just let me fucking rock out for a little bit. Quit tripping on the fucking music I play and just let me do my shit. Let me do my thing. Man. Quit trying to oppress me. You know, Mo, I'll probably get 10 years, so just give me beer till they get here. Deva! And I'm tired of hanging. Whoa, what is that? Let's go see. Hup. Woo! Nada, nada. What's up with you? What's up with you? Just over here wishing I could rock out, but YouTube is a bunch of fucking music Nazis. They won't let me. They won't let me play my list.
By multiple bad guys. I mean, assailants. Over.
More trouble.
Sorry, did
Did you say something? My mind was elsewhere.
That all you got?
Those fools deserve a refund from whoever trained them.
Rescued? By you? Huh. Who would have thought?
And I'm tired of hanging on. She threw my things out into the yard. No, she threw my shit out into the yard. She called me a bum and then slapped me real hard. And in my drunken stupor, I did what I
Will our
should have
contender
never
pass the challenge?
done.
Only one way to
Now
find
I'm
out.
sitting here talking to you, drunk and on the run. I'm sitting at a bar on the inside, waiting for my ride on the outside.
Warning all units. Another incident at Tricorner. Suspect sighted
Another
making a real mess
incident
of
at
things.
the Twy
Over.
Corners. Yeah. Bang bang. Ooh. I'll take it. Give me that shit. Give it to me! Woo!
What was that?
That takes care of that.
I knew our victory would be swift.
She threw my things out into the yard. Then she called me a bum and slapped me real hard. Ooh. Whoa, that's cool.
I'll get some use out of this.
This is dispatch. Incoming crime alert from Tricorner. Bad guys driving recklessly in progress. Over.
You better not do that again. Watch it. Some of us are trying to make a speedy escape here.
incident at Tricorner. Someone's trying to sneak in someplace they shouldn't be. Over.
A new toy, huh? This looks interesting. Either the circus is in town, or Polka Dot Man was here.
You guys want to see something really cool?
I got your number back.
I mean, why not?
Beaten already.
Stay alert. Our battle may not yet be over. I hope you're a better driver than you look.
Come in, anyone on patrol. Tricorn is seeing some criminal activity. Suspected break-in in progress. Over.
Thank you for the lift.
Got him.
It would be best not to linger.
Are you sure?
I accept that you will drive. For now.
Incoming crime alert. Looks to be taking place in Tricorner. Multiple curs are in a fuffle. I repeat, this is a kerfuffle. Over.
All right! Time to shift into high gear.
The assistance is appreciated.
Hey, look.
No good.
I saw this in a movie. Just like that, is it?
Nice workout.
Enough distractions. There's work to be done.
Haha! Nobody knows these streets like I do.
This is dispatch. Incoming crime alert from Tricorner. Attempted snatch and grab in progress. Over. Will we crown a winner tonight? Or will they fail?
Is this typical for Gotham driving?
This situation may be resolved. Pursuit of justice.
Great! The tracker's up on my computer.
I think there might be something here. A blue flag.
Okay, hang on.
flower. Could be just a coincidence. Maybe there's another clue nearby. The League's insignia. They're here, all right.
Either that, or the League has set up its own courier service.
Another crate's blocking the door to get inside. Need to find something to move it out of the way. Something's seriously up with that door. No way I'm getting inside. Gotta be a way inside that crate with the League symbol on it. It isn't time.
Warning all units. Another incident in Tricorner. Citizens surrounded
Maybe I
by
could find
multiple
something
bad
to
guys.
lift that crate someplace else.
assailants. Over.
That crate isn't going to just move by itself. There must be a way. There must be a way to lift that crate. I just know it.
Connor!
Ah, that's more like it. Now to look inside that crate.
This has been here a while. What's this? A ticket to the Tunnel of Love.
Wait, isn't that part of that horrible amusement mile place?
Rob gets a free balloon. Except we're out of green. So, I get to take down. Don't be mad at me for this. Oh! My comeback starts now. Oh!
A torn wanted poster. If we track down the missing pieces, we can put it back together.
anyone on patrol. Tricorn is seeing some criminal activity. Bad guys have managed to capture a helpless citizen. Over.
Do you remember what?
What?
It's bad there, isn't it? You had your last chance.
Come in, anyone on patrol. Tricorn is seeing some criminal activity. Someone's trying to sneak in someplace they shouldn't be. Over.
Just Black Flag.
You see that too, right?
Attention all officers. We've got trouble in Tricorn. Bad guys turning the town to total trash. Over.
Oh yeah, I'll be pre-ordering Halo too. Did you see the Daily Bugle that I just showed off?
crime alert. Looks to be taking place in Tricorner. Reports of someone both snatching and grabbing. Over.
Dude, always with this shit. Why?
Incoming crime alert. Looks to be taking place in Tricorner. Looks like a case of dangerous driving. Over.
This is the final piece. Now to complete the puzzle.
The Daily Bugle. The Lego Daily Bugle.
That's not right. Suspect identified. All right, let's bring them in.
Attention all officers. We've got trouble in Tricorner. Looks like a thief's trying to take something that isn't theirs. Over.
Give me a second.
Until I can call for my ride, I guess I'm walking. Looks like my wheels will have to wait.
on patrol. Tricorn is seeing some criminal activity. Bad guys treating the town like an after-party hotel room. Over.
Give me 1 second.
If you need directions, let me know. You know, they've got these things called brakes. Just saying.
This is dispatch. Incoming crime alert from Tri-Corner. Looks like a thief's trying to take something that isn't theirs. Over. Worried about my little testy test, hero. Calling all units. Another incident at Tri-Corner. 2 citizens are engaged in a struggle over some valuables. Over.
Yeah, let me knock this out really quick.
Congratulations! You have an average IQ.
We don't hit rush hour.
The Lego Daily Bugle. It's about 3,000 pieces. Comes with about 30 minifigs. We just finished it today.
you'll do. I bet it'll be fascinating.
This can't be happening.
That felt avoidable.
There it is. Sky is opening up once again.
We're here already?
Ready to put your mind to the test again?
Yeah, my second oldest son is a Spider-Man
Will we
fan.
crown a winner tonight? Or will they fail?
And I saw because that set's retired already, and I saw an opportunity to get one on Amazon for original retail price.
Warning all units. Another incident at Tricorner. Several officers are in need of assistance. Over. And we have a winner! Congratulations!
I'm not prepared. Who left this here?
Come in, anyone on patrol. Head to Old Gotham West. Please. Wait, the bad guys are fighting? No, why? Better check it out. Over.
I've got a diploma. I had to take out a painting.
Yeah, let's see.
You better than us? Yeah, right. I don't care what you say. We're taking over. It's time now.
Halo. Dude, I know starting in August, we got quite a few games coming out. July to like September, bro, there's like 10 bangers coming out. Dude, we have Beast of Reincarnation. Yeah, Beast of Reincarnation, Phantom Blade, or maybe that's October, but, you know, Halo, I think E-Day is coming out. Let's see really quick. Oh yeah, the Relic First Guardian? Yeah, that comes out July 31st. Blood of the Dawnwalker comes out in September. Lords of the Fallen's coming late 2027. Yeah, Wolverine comes out September. I think this is already, oh no, yeah, this came out already. Armadas, I think, oh no, which one am I thinking of? Dune Awakening. Musa, that game looks fucking good. Oh my god, I can't wait. Oh, February of 2027. Black Flag. So, what I may do, because I'm not going to get my copy of Black Flag until like probably a week or so after it comes out, I may pre-order the digital version on here and then let my sons share the physical copy. Beast of Reincarnation, August 3rd. I'm not really... Ballad of Antara. I'm gonna just go ahead and unwish list that game because I don't know what the fuck happened to that shit. This was released 2 years ago. Beholgar. Dune Awakening Ultimate Edition. Kimuri, Kimuri. Ooh, ill. Yeah. So I want to let you guys know that when Halloween comes out, my sons and I and a couple of my OG friends, we will. Oh, Gen Atlas, baby. I cannot wait for that game right there. I cannot wait for this game, bro. This is the same company that brought us games such as Ico, Shadow of the Colossus, and The Last Guardian. Dude, I cannot fucking wait for this game, dude. Oh! Yeah, there's a lot of shit coming out in July.
I don't believe you were meant to hit us.
Incoming crime alert. Head for the East End. Citizen is fending off a wannabe thief. Over.
Oh my stars! I like that. Let's see how tough.
Gotta focus.
Hey, quit! Oh, 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 oh. Yeah! Ha ha!
Warning all units. Crime in progress in the East End. Someone's trying to sneak in someplace they shouldn't be. Over.
Ugh, amusement mile. Why would anyone come to such a place? What was I doing again? Not sure it'll come back.
of love is in here. Ah, seems I found something. This seems familiar. It's a door puzzle like the ones back in Nanda Parbat.
It seems that some pieces are missing. Maybe they're
That
somewhere
dude, that
close.
is nuts. $3 billion. I don't get it, dude. I don't understand the mass
What's
hysteria
this?
appeal to those games,
Looks like
man.
someone's rigged this machine on purpose. One of the missing cogs. Yep, that fits. Just gotta place 2 more. That's all of them. Now to activate the machine. It worked. And there's the missing puzzle piece, just as I thought. It's a puzzle piece. I should find more. Looks like one of the missing puzzle pieces is on that roller coaster. There must be a way to reach it.
That's still fucking insane, man.
Just the kind of tech I need.
Emmett! Can you bring me my sets, please?
I can't hold the door and pull the coaster out at the same
Yeah?
time.
Where'd you get it?
as I hold this, the cage door will remain open.
Good work, Talia. Now we can ride the roller coaster to...
Grab the missing puzzle piece. As a friend of mine once said, way ahead of you.
I like these slower parts. Build suspense.
Why do I feel like I'm not going to enjoy this? Why would anyone design
I'm
something
holding
like
on to this one because this said retired, but I'm gonna build that
The
one.
people of Gotham do this type of thing for fun? Huh. That explains a lot. A second puzzle piece.
Okay.
Oh, you. Always a sign.
Oh, okay, we'll build it tomorrow, Bubba.
Nothing like the smell of Gotham City after a rain shower.
Yep, we'll build it tomorrow, okay?
If
Hey,
I
tell Mama
wanted
to
to
come here when
hide
she's
something,
ready.
this is just the kind of gloomy establishment I use.
Can't get past this door. Better leave it to Talia.
Kristen. So you know what set is retiring? The Nightmare Before Christmas set?
Don't we have it?
No. And the Home Alone set is retiring, which what? So what is this? Is this like a credit card or something?
No, it's a Lego Points card. So it's connected to the Lego account for all the points. So like you can use it in the Lego store to scan when you check out instead of the email.
Okay, so can you use this at like Walmart when you?
That'll be easy.
Oh, give me 1 second, you guys. You know, Mo, I'll probably get 10 years. So just give me beers till they get here. Give me 1 second, you guys. I'm just checking something. Okay.
Only one way to go, and that's up. This should be the last piece of the puzzle.
Hi, Bubba. Oh, okay. You wanna? Whoa! I love you. I love you. You're such a good boy. This dude has been wanting to spend so much time with me lately. It's awesome. I love it. Huh, Bubba? Say yeah? Yeah?
Looks like I have all the pieces
Can
I
you
need.
say Batman? Say Batman. Look. Batman. Can you say Batman? Batman. 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 You say Batman? Batman. Batman. Oh crap, you scared the shit out of me. What? Cools?
There must be something.
Are you sure he's not saying ooze?
Okay, the puzzle's ready. Now just to solve it.
Dude, lately, he's the only kid that would, because all our kids have been mama's boys and girls. He's the only kid that will like actively come in here.
Got it. With any
And just
luck,
hang
we
out.
might actually be able to stay ahead of the League's plans.
All my other kids, if they were coming into the room, it was to steal my shit.
Ooh.
Come. It is safe. It's Bane.
So what's his problem?
He was born out of the darkness and grew into a soulless mercenary. Even more ruthless than my father. He's a monster. Mr. Freeze, Poison Ivy, Two-Face, merely pawns. Bane has been orchestrating this chaos all along.
For the sake of Gotham, I will send him back down the hole he crawled out of.
Don't underestimate him, Bruce.
Wait a minute. I might have known. This one never misses a party.
Joker, should we question him?
Yeah, come on. He's in custody at the GCPD. I suspect they're still holding the Joker.
Dude, it's a lot. Growing up my entire life, I didn't think I could have kids. Because I'm not saying I'm Wilt Chamberlain or anything, but I had relations with my fair share of women. You know what I mean? And I never used protection. And I never, ever, ever created a child. And with the way that my life was, I didn't want kids, dude. Not that I didn't want kids because I dislike kids. I just didn't want to be responsible for the destruction of anybody's life like that. I was a fucking wreck, dude. And I didn't want to be my father. You know, my dad was a fucking coward that just bailed like a piece of shit. And I didn't want to do that to somebody. I didn't want to it was one of the most devastating things. I've had a fucked up life, dude. And that was probably one of the most devastating things that ever happened to me. And when I say I had a fucked up life, like, I mean, I had a fucked up life. And I say that with all the humility I can muster. You know what I mean? Like, I know everybody's like, oh, I had a horrible life growing up, but I had like an exceptionally horrible life. And I do not say that lightly, because I know there's always that one person out there that's like, I was, you know, held prisoner in Auschwitz. Like, okay, yeah, you beat me. Or, you know, I watched my sister's leg get blown off in a civil war in fucking Bolivia. You know what I mean? Like, okay, yeah, you win, bro. It's not a competition. But, you know, like, I had a fucking torturous fucking childhood. And I was like, I'm going to do that. I'm going to do that to somebody else. I don't want to, like, I wanted kids, but I didn't want kids. Because I didn't want to put that on somebody else. You know what I mean? I didn't want another human being to feel what I had felt growing up, dude. I'm shocked I'm alive. Like, I'm genuine. When I look back at a lot of my life, dude, I am genuinely shocked that I'm alive. Not because I was wild and crazy or anything, just I had a fucked up childhood. Like, there are moments in time when I'll think about something and just go, dude, I really should not even be here. And then, you know, I met her, and, you know, she was told that she would never have kids. And that was like the biggest thing. She'd always, even when she was a little kid, she always wanted to have a family. You know what I mean? Like, she was one of those girls that since she was a little fucking kid, she always wanted to grow up and be a mom. And she was told by a shit ton of doctors when she was younger that she'd never have kids. Right? That it was almost impossible for her to have children. There was like a 3% chance that she could bear children. Right? And then we meet, and here I am thinking that I'm like sterile because of all the different, you know, hard narcotics I'd put in my body over the years. And she was told that because of some medical condition that it was impossible for her to have children or even get pregnant. And within, so we met like a week before Christmas. Well, we met like December 10th. And we started talking. And then she went on vacation for like a week with her family. And we talked the entire time. And when she came back, we went on our first date on New Year's Eve. And like 3 or 4 days later, we were dating. And then like 2 weeks later, she was pregnant with twins. And unfortunately, you know, life can be cruel. We ended up losing both of those kids. And you know, that fucking sucked. Because I didn't even think that I could, you know, impregnate anybody, let alone fucking twins. And the crazy thing is they weren't even identical. They were fraternal. There were two separate, not one that split into two. There were two eggs that were fertilized. So I was like, holy shit. But there was the medical complication and we lost both of them. And then like a fucking month later or 2 months later, boom, she was pregnant with my daughter. Or our daughter. And then like 3 months after my daughter was born, she was pregnant again, but we lost that child, I think about 4 or 5 months in. And then she got pregnant again. We lost that child about 3 months in. And then we had our third kid. And then there was one more. She got pregnant and we lost the kid about 5 or 6 months in. Maybe 5. It was like 5 months in. 4 or 5 months in. The baby was like the size of a peanut. And then back to back, boom, boom, the other two. We took like a 5 or 6 year break. And then boom, she had our fourth kid. And then like 8 months after she gave birth to him, boom, she was pregnant again. And I think it was just like I know this will sound kind of cheesy, but I honestly contributed to some sort of higher power because I was not ready to quit living the way that I was living. And I was not ready to be responsible for another human being. Like I said, I didn't want to pass on any of the bullshit that I had going on in my head to another human being. And I think that our first child being a girl, not only just her having a child in general, but just the simple fact that our first kid was a girl. I think when men have children, especially daughters, there is a primordial switch that gets flipped and there's some sort of chemical reaction in the brain that instantly, you know what I mean? Like, I'm not saying that life wasn't rocky for a couple of years after that, but I stopped doing a lot of things that I thought I was never going to stop doing. But it's you know what I mean? It's an awesome feeling. It really is. It sucks sometimes. You know, there are nights where I have these wild ass fucking nightmares. Like wild nightmares. You know, we're all shoot up out of bed and like the entire bed is soaked with my sweat, and I have sweat dripping down my entire body, and I have to literally get up and go like wipe my body off because whatever nightmare that I was having just had me in such a fucking rage that my body just would overheat. And that happens. It still happens to this day. Not as much as it used to, but like it's these dreams like where something is happening to the kid and you can't protect it. Like I had dreams like that every fucking night. When my daughter was born for like the first 6 months, dude, there were nights where I'd go days without sleeping because I was afraid to fall asleep because of the type of nightmares that I had. Just what, like she just gets kidnapped by a group of people in front of us, and they just like they would just start cutting her up right in front of us, like as we're being held down by a group of people. Just and there's nothing I can do to stop what's going on. Like, dude, just wild and crazy dreams where something extremely horrifying was happening and there was nothing that I could do. It just, I don't, it made me very, very paranoid. It made me extremely fucking paranoid. I didn't like people being around our kids. I didn't like people looking at our kids. I didn't like people coming over to our home. It genuinely made me fucking like almost manically paranoid. But then, you know, there are these moments and where you know, when my oldest kids were younger, you know, they would like go and run around, and you know, kids, they still aren't good with their feet and they eat shit, right? And you know, when my wife is around, what, you know, they start crying, wah, wah. But when it's just me, boom, they hit the ground, and you'll hear them hit the ground, and they'll look up at me and just know, like, nope, suck that shit up. And they'll push themselves up off the ground, they'd brush themselves off and just go right on doing what they were doing. And it's moments like those where it makes you feel so fucking good inside. Not because of what happened, but because of how they handled the situation. You know what I mean? They ate shit, they hit the ground, and would just push themselves back up, dust themselves off, and keep on fucking going. You know what I mean? And I used to always say to my kids, you know, like, why does God let you fall? So you can learn to pick yourself back up again. And I heard my kids say that one time. You know, like my oldest son was like, something happened to him, and my daughter was like, you know why God lets us fall? So we can learn to pick ourselves back up again. And she was she was like 5, 4 or 5, dude. And my son was like 2. You know what I mean? And that I was just like, oh, like they listen and absorb everything that you say and do. Like my oldest son eats exactly like I do, just exactly like I do, just like the way that he moves his mouth when he eats, and like the way that he brings the food up to his mouth, and like the way that he stands there when he's eating. It's dude, it's exactly like me. It sucks, dude. Miscarriages are a fucking horrible thing. And I know I'm gonna catch shit for this, dude. Somebody's gonna see this and unsubscribe from my channel or fucking send me some hate mail. But that's why I am like 110% against abortions. And no matter what the fucking situation, dude, because I know what it's like to hold another fucking human life in your hand, dude. Like, and that doesn't change just because they're in the stomach. You know what I mean? And I'm not trying to start a political fucking thing, or that's just like my personal fucking view. Because I used to be all for it. Like, fuck it, dude. It's just a clump of cells, whatever. And then the first time I held my daughter, it was like, no, there's something else more here. More here. Like, I'm willing to compromise on a lot of fucking things from, listening to people's points of view, but that's one aspect. Nope. I will like put my foot down with that. Fuck no. No. Just because, you know what I mean? It's a crazy thing. Like when you hold your child for the first time, bro, and like the things that start shifting in your head. Like, dude, like my perception of women before my daughter was born, I had a fucking very objective view of what women were. And that's because I just had a lot of fucked up women in my life when I was a young individual. And so to me, it was just like, okay, they're just fucking, they're nothing but fucking baggage. They're batshit fucking crazy. They're not, it was very negative. But then I held my daughter for the first time, and like instantly, a lot of that shit changed. When we were in Ohio back in 2017, we actually became friends with this group of dudes that it was this festival called the Rock on the Range. It's called the like the Sonic Youth or something, or the Sonic Temple or something now, but it used to be called the Rock on the Range. It's in Ohio. And we went out there, and they were cracking jokes, and like we became friends the entire time we were there, because when you go there, there's no assigned seating, right? It's just like in a soccer stadium, and you go there and it's like first come, first serve. Whoever finds a seat gets to sit down. And we became like this big group of friends. There was like 15 of us, me, my wife, and there was like this group of dudes, like this 8 group of dudes, that it was just like boys night for 4 days. Like they came from all over the US. They were like best friends. And then we had like an older couple that kind of like absorbed into our group. And then there was like another younger couple that was like younger than my wife and I. And it was like I don't know, we had like a special fucking bond. But the very first night was a Thursday night, and Stone Sour was actually kicking off the festival at a little bar in Cincinnati. And we were at this bar, and that's where we met these dudes. And we find out, they told us their story, and we were sitting there talking and bullshitting. We started talking because there was a fight that broke out in front of us, and one of the dudes almost elbowed my wife in the face. And I shoved him over the railing, because there was like a railing. Like there was like the bottom floor, and then like 4 feet up, and then a railing, right? And they were fighting, and the dude swung his arm back and almost hit my wife in the face. And I sidestepped in, took his elbow to my chest, and I just fucking dumped him over the railing. And one of the guys was like, fuck, that was a sweet throw, and blah, blah, blah. And that's how we started talking to him. And they actually cracked a joke, and I'll never forget this. They had a dude in their group, and they called him Wilt Chamberlain, because they were like, this dude right here banged more chicks when we were in high school than all of us combined 10 times over. And and they were like, he had a daughter, and all of them had sons first, and he was the only one in their group that had a daughter for the longest time. And they used to crack jokes that like the dude that was like the biggest womanizer ended up having a daughter, and they started cracking those jokes about me. That they called me like I forgot what they called me. It was something with playa in the name. But they had it in their head that it was like a running gag that the men who created daughters were always like the guys who were womanizers in high school, and that was like God's way of punishing them for all the infidelity. And I genuinely think that there might be some truth to that, because like my oldest cousin was the same way. He was a straight womanizer. He's got 3 daughters now. And like a couple of my good friends that I was in high school with, like they were straight womanizers. One of them's got 7 daughters and 1 son. He's got 7 daughters and 1 son from 3 different girls. And then the other guy, this guy Ivan, he's got 4 daughters, all from the same woman. And they were like the 2 most playa-ish dudes that I knew. But like being a dad, it has its moments, man. It really does. You get into these moments though where you're like, am I spending enough time with the kid? Am I spending too much time with the kid? Am I overprotecting the kid? Am I underprotecting the kid? You know, is this how I should parent? Is this not how I should parent? And I always love it, like the people that don't have kids or they have 0 fucking experience with kids, they just know somebody that has a kid, so they're experts now. They always try to tell you how to raise your fucking kid. Like, bro, shut the fuck up, dude. Just go on, get. Like, we were at Aftershock one year, and Emmett, our 4th kid, he's like 5 now. So at the time though, he was only like 3 months old, and I was holding him, and the way I was holding him, so I was holding him like this, and I kind of had, so like this is his neck right here. His head was kind of like hanging off my arm a little bit. And this lady came up and just put her fucking hand on my son's head. And she was like, "You're holding your baby wrong." And I fucking pulled my son away, and I was like, don't ever fucking touch my son again, you filthy fucking bitch. And she was like, "You're lucky I don't go call the authorities and blah, blah, blah." And I was like, "Lady, I've got fucking 5 other kids, and every single one of them is fine, and this is how I carried every single one of them. How many kids you got?" "Well, I don't have any. I just know that it's wrong." Fucking get out. Don't ever fucking touch my son again. I will break your fucking neck. Come up and just put your hands on some fucking random ass baby. She's lucky she didn't get punched in the fucking mouth, dude. I don't understand that right there blows my mind too, when people like think that they can overstep that boundary and just put their hands, like touch your child. Like, I don't know what kind of fucking herpes, AIDS, HIV, fucking gonorrhea bullshit is on your fucking hand. Get away from me. That happened to us when my daughter was like 3 months old. So we went to go visit my mother-in-law, and my sister-in-law had a bunch of her like college girlfriends in town with her. There was like 8 or 9 of them, and we came just to say hi and to show off the baby, because you know my wife was friends with a few of them too at one point in time. And one chick had cold sores, like open cold sores on her lip, and she went to give my daughter a kiss, And my wife like fucking like withdrawed in horror and was like, what are you, no, what are you doing? What are you doing? What are you doing? Oh, I just wanted to give your baby a kiss. With those fucking lesions on your mouth? Absolutely not. Don't like what are you thinking? You got open cold sores on your mouth and you want like you trying to curse my daughter for the rest of her fucking life? But no. I take it all your kids are your wife's kids too. Yeah. As far as I know, yeah. Unless there's some funny business going on. And she's got a fucking hotter, sexier boyfriend behind the curtain somewhere. What's up, Winnie?
At the GCPD on North Island.
I'll follow you.
I mean, the point of it is, do they change your outlook on a lot of different
Incoming
things?
crime alert. Head for the east end. Looks like a bad guy skirmish is breaking out. They
Like,
can't do
I
that.
was
Over.
very wild and crazy and off the hook and I was very, very, very mentally unstable. Heavily addicted to narcotics and alcohol.
Here they come, Talia.
And
How I
like
despise
from the
these
first day that my daughter was born, a lot of that shit started to change. It didn't happen right away overnight. Damn it. Oh, I thought.
No sweat.
Stay alert. Our battle may not yet be over.
Ooh, I should show you guys my pinky toe.
I hope you're a better driver than you look.
This is dispatch. Looks like an emergency in the east end. Seems like some bad guys are having themselves a little hold-up. Over.
I accept that you will drive. For now.
Let's get going. A girl doesn't have all day, you know.
Oh, maybe I should slow
Not a
down.
hair out of place.
Oh, maybe not.
Somehow.
Watch your mouth.
Let's take him down.
I don't think we're in any danger from these fools.
Too easy.
I gotta say, you handled yourself pretty well just now. The address is Sorry. Force of habit. If I cut a single hair or claw out of place,
Watch where you're going! Hey, wait, that seemed intentional! You know, I ought to get one of those flaming exhaust things. They're so cool!
have we arrived already?
Your crazy driving is driving me crazy!
We got here, mostly in one piece.
I should read up.
This could be dangerous.
Don't worry, I've got plenty of lives left.
Just as I thought. I'll get some use out of this.
You think crashing enemies gonna work? Not in this, it won't. Nice try, but nobody's budging me off the road.
Heads up.
I'll just use my trademark agility
Oh,
and
there we
guile.
go.
That's what you
Good. It's over.
So Such a pity. And we were just getting acquainted, too.
Warning all units. Crime in progress in the East End. Hostiles are menacing a citizen. Please inform them that's illegal. Over.
Is this typical forgotten driving?
Ah, I hope your brain won't overheat with this little puzzle.
I don't believe you were meant to hit that. Thank you for the lift.
Hey, you here for the Joker? I think I can help you. Come over here.
Warning all units. Crime in progress in the East End. Multiple curs are in a fuffle. I repeat, this is a kerfuffle.
If you want to speak to the Joker, I got some bad news. He ain't here. We got orders from up top to send him straight to Arkham Asylum. Strange, huh? You want to head there now?
All right, you guys, I gotta hop off. It's 11 o'clock. We'll watch this and then.
You better get down here. I think our boy might be in trouble.
Catwoman or Brutalia all day long, dude. I don't.
You two. You just can't stay away. You want to see a magic trick? Nope.
Not in the slightest.
Ready to get moving when you are, Batman. We were surprised he got here so quickly. Apparently, someone...
All right, you guys. As always, thank you guys all for stopping by and hanging out, listening to me and my bullshit. I will be back tomorrow evening. And until then, I hope to. I think we're almost done with this game. To be honest, as soon as I'm done with this, I need to go hop back into Expedition 33, and I need to finish that game. So once we're done with this, I'm gonna hop straight back into Expedition 33 and get the platinum for that game, dude. I can't stand the fact that I don't have that game platinum yet, and it's bugging the shit out of me. So until next time, you guys all have a happy, safe, and wonderful night, and I hope to catch you guys again tomorrow. Real quick. This is the week before 4th of July if you're in the United States. Okay? This is a very, and not to mention 4th of July falls on a Saturday. This year, a lot of people have Friday off. A lot of people are going to be driving around, going to see family. 4th of July is a big holiday. It's also one of the biggest party holidays of the year. right? There's going to be a lot of drinking and driving. There's going to be a lot of wilding out. So if you guys are out there participating in the festivities, just please call a friend, call a family member, call an Uber. These people would much rather be pissed off at you getting a phone call at 2 o'clock in the morning from you than to get a devastating phone call from the jail, the coroner, or police officers at 2 o'clock in the morning. I know from personal experience, I understand it may sound a little cheesy, but if you are, like I said, if you are going to go out there, dude, please use a designated driver. For anything. It don't even matter if you have had a couple of beers or whatnot. Have a DD. If you are not one of those people that participates in the festivities, understand that people are. Try to keep your driving to a minimum. There's going to be a lot of people that are visiting family. They're going to be in unfamiliar areas. They maybe don't understand how some of the weird roadways in your town are. They're not going to understand, traffic speeds and all that, and they're going to be unfamiliar with your area. So they're not going to be as noticing of things out of the ordinary. You know what I mean? So just watch out for that. But also understand that there are going to be people that are going to be out there driving while intoxicated and under lack of sleep and all that other stuff. So just pay attention to that. Watch out for that. Get back home safely to your families. And yeah, that's pretty much it. So at the very least, dude, so you guys can come back and hang out and listen to me bitch some more. So there you go. Until next time, though, you guys have a great night, and I will catch you guys tomorrow.